Hello there, you guys. Your girl Eunice Marie here, and today we're going to talk all about the cheeks. Today we're going to talk about blush, and I'm going to give you a little bit of tips and advice on how to apply blush and how I apply my blush. Now, there are many different types of blushes out there. There's cream blush, there's cheek stain, there's stick blush, but we're going to just be talking about powdered blush, okay, for this segment. Okay, so we're just gonna be talking about powdered blush, and one of my favorite powder blushes, you guys see me grab this in like every video, is my Wet n Wild Mellow Wine powder blush. This is $1.99. yeah, $1.99. You can find it at your local drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. It's really inexpensive, and the pigment is really good, and it's really nice, natural looking color. I think when starting off, I think that powder blush is your best bet because it's easier for you to apply. It's easier for you to get the hang of. And I mean, because you know, creams and those are a little bit more, I think you have to be a little more careful with those. But I think blush when starting off is a really good way to go, and especially if you get the Wet n Wild ones, they're really inexpensive, so you can play with them and kind of figure out how to apply them and everything. So that is the blush that I'm going to be using for today to show you guys how to apply my blush. And the utensil that I'm going to use is my favorite. You guys seen this before in my videos as well, and this is the e.l.f. flat top powder blush. I got mine from Target for $3. You can also find them on the website www.elfeyelfeyelifsface.com. You can find them as well on there. They're really inexpensive, like I said, $3, and they do the job. I really love this brush. I also use it for my face powder as well, and it really just captures the product within the brushes, and it makes it really easy to distribute the product to the face. The quality of these brushes are really good. My brush, of course, is falling apart, but I've had this for some time. But yeah, so if you're starting out, I feel like these are some really good inexpensive choices for you to start off with building your makeup collection, or starting off with experimenting with blushes. Okay, so why did I want to talk about blushes today? What came to mind to say, you know what, let's discuss how to apply blush. Now, I know you guys have seen it. You guys have seen the one lady out there that put on her blush, and it was like, whoa, what is she doing? Why does her blush look like that? Yeah, scary. Okay, now blush is one of those things that can really make you look good, or it can make you look scary. Okay, and I know you guys seen that one lady. Okay, if blush is applied incorrectly, or if you wear too much of it, or if it's the wrong color, yeah, you can come off looking not so glamorous, you know. But if it's applied right, if you have the right color, it can come off looking really nice and natural. And you guys know I'm all about natural. So first thing first, you want to consider your face shape. Now, I am an oval faced, and I have a lot of cheeks, because face shape is going to play a lot in where you place it, in where you place your blush. So are you a heart shaped? Are you a square shape? Are you a upside down triangle? Do your research, figure all of that out, and then from there you can go about placing your research that, and then you can go about your skin type. Okay, skin type is another one that is going to play a role in blush, because if you are a dry prone, like if you have really dry skin, you might want to go with a cream foundation, a cream blush. If you are oily skinned, you might want to go for more of a powder. So depending on what your skin type is, that's going to affect the way that your blush sets on the skin, on how it looks at the end of the day. Now, powder blush, personally, I use powder blush more than I would use my cream blushes, because I am oily skinned, and my skin, my makeup moves around my face. You guys can see I'm oily now, right here, just the way my skin likes it. So I tend to gravitate more towards powder blushes. Also, powder blushes, I feel, for the beginner, or a lot easier for you to start off with. So that's my personal preference. I do like the finish of cream powders, but I mean cream, oh my gosh, cream blushes, but I gravitate more towards powder blushes because of my skin type. So let's get into applying it, okay? Now for me, we're going to use me an example because I'm the only face that I have. Because I am an oval faced and I have a lighted cheek area and I am oily prone, I'm going to show you guys what I do. So a little bit goes a long way when it comes to blush. Let me just say that first. You don't need to just take your brush and go in there really hard and apply it to the skin. You want to go little by little because you want it to look natural. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to do what I do and explain it to you guys as I go along, okay? So I take my blush and I just take my brush and I don't swivel. I go like this into it, like that. And if you guys can see, there's already a lot of product on my brush. Perfect. I don't really need any more. I could probably use this on both sides of the face. So starting off, I look in the mirror and I slightly smile sometimes, or I smirk, just to kind of get a feel of where I want to place it. Now once I kind of because I already know where I want to place it, I take my brush and I don't swirl it, I pat it into the face. Now because I'm oily skin, a lot of times my powders I pat because that sets it into the skin a little bit better. So I do more of a patting motion or a pushing motion into the skin rather than swirling it. Plus I don't want to move around my foundation and my concealer and my powder, so I just dap it or push it into the skin. So looking off to the side, I kind of a little bit, I'm going to place it, so I just push it into the skin. Now I don't start it on, and now hold on. I don't start it, let me get all my thoughts together. I don't start it on the apples of my cheek right here. That is an oily part of my face, and at the end of the day I know that my blush is going to end up here anyway, so I put it behind this area. And when I'm pushing it into the face, I'm twirling the brush to get an even distribution. Yeah, because sometimes there's more blush on certain parts of the brush. Okay, so I just smile, and behind my apple, I push this product into my skin, going back and forth and kind of twisting it. Now this, hold on, let me not talk. Can you guys see that? You see the a light color of pink? So if I want, I can go back into my brush, dab it a little bit more, and apply a little bit more to that area. See that? So that right there is good enough for me, okay? Now I do bring my blush a little bit further back. Some people don't. They like to have it like in one area. It's all about preference and face shape once again, but I'm able to pull it off going back quite a bit. So now that I have that, you guys see it's a nice light pink color, nothing too much. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to add a little bit more, just a little bit. And voila, that is how I do my blush. Sometimes I can get heavy-handed with my blush, but this is how I like it. I like a light flush of color on the cheek, and I don't place it directly on the apples. I place it slightly behind the apples of the cheek, and I go slightly up. Let me bring you guys in a little bit so you guys can see it. You guys see that light flush of color. Now let me give you guys now you don't want to go too low with blush. You want to keep blush mainly on the top part of the face. Bringing blush down too low can make you look weird, okay? You want to make sure that you keep blush on the top portion of the face, not too high up to the eye, not too low below, I would say the lip. You want to keep it pretty much like on this portion of the face, okay? So yeah, another couple of tips that I can tell you guys about blush is that you just want to make sure that a little goes a long way. Finding the right colors and knowing your face shape once again and your skin type, and just a little really does go a long way. Putting too much blush can put too much color on the face and you won't have that natural blush look. So that is pretty much it, you guys. I try to make these videos, like you guys know, very simple, 1 2 3, so you guys can get it. And I think that is pretty simple. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end this video here. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you guys like my informative videos like this that are very quick and to the point, thumbs up. Let me know down below. If you guys have any videos that you guys want me to do, like any how-tos with any beauty products that are like quick info videos, let me know down below. And stay tuned, because next week I will be uploading a how-to with cream blush. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because that will be up next week. Yeah, make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And whatever you do, like I always say, do it with confidence or wear it with confidence. And I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.